Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Today is your Thursday. Yes, we are one day closer to the weekend. Who doesn't love a good weekend? Your girl. I love it. I love it. I wish every day was a weekend, but that's neither here nor there. Good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of our journey. We appreciate everyone that shows up, taps the screen, shares the live, gives the gifts, and just you're here. And that is what it's all about. Yes, we are recording for the show and we send it over to the radio. So it's our Wednesday and it's the show's Thursday. For those stay woke, I see you out there with your question. We're not crazy. We know today. We know what today is. I know everybody always thinks that, and all we do is kind of kiki because we know what the deal is. Anywho, anyhow, our family and friends out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee, I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. With that being said, don't forget 16 ounces of what? Water as soon as you wake up. Let's get the blood flowing, the juices going. You got to get prepared for your day. Go ahead and take your morning medications. Get you some vitamins in your system, as well as eat you a delicious breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Get you some breakfast. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the script and send it right on over to Miss Morningstar for her morning affirmations. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. Before you even start on the affirmations, let me just tell you that your color scheme, the sweater with the shirt and the lipstick, yeah, it's doing what it needs to do this morning. Yes, and right now, all of that.
And it wasn't even on purpose.
It's giving what it needs to.
It just falls
it
that
just
way.
fell into
you feel
place.
me?
Yeah.
It just falls that way. Well, thank you, my sister. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Hey, y'all. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Yes, the Radio Land. What's up, y'all? We are almost there to our next 48 hours.
Ooh, 48 hours, baby.
Get it, y'all. It's almost there. It's right around the corner. So, y'all, let's get this day over with. Let's get it popping. And let's enjoy the show today. The show is going to be great. It's Political Tea with DeeJay and DeeJay. Y'all already know we're going to be getting into it. And y'all sit back and enjoy. But let's talk about these affirmations first. So, today affirmations are based on reset your relationship, okay? Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a romantic relationship, affirmations to reset your relationship. Relationship affirmations are positive, present tense statements that are designed to rewire your mindset, release past resentments, and rebuild connections. They help you shift from conflict to collaboration and actively choosing patience, forgiveness, and mutual respect. We all can use that, right? So these affirmations target different areas to help you and your partner reset. So let's get into it. Release the past and rebuild trust. You can say these things. We release the heavy weight of the past and choose to start fresh today. I let go of the need to be right and instead choose to connect with my partner. I laugh at that one because I'm always right.
Well, we think we always right. You're going to check me, boo.
Right. We forgive each other for our past mistakes and commit to moving forward. I trust in the strength of our bond when things feel challenging.
Mhm.
So the next topic is fostering deeper connection. We communicate with love, honesty, and deep respect for one another. I am a safe space for my partner to share their true feelings. We actively listen to each other without judgment and defensiveness. We peacefully navigate disagreements and work together as a team. Love that.
Yes.
Deepening the last topic is deepening love and connection. I choose to see the good in my partner and appreciate the love we share.
Hmm.
We are constantly finding new ways to support and uplift each other. I nurture our relationship with kindness, patience, and affection. Our relationship is a priority, and I invest my energy into making it thrive. So, those were your affirmations for, working on that relationship. Reset it, y'all. Push the reset button. Who said you can't?
Absolutely. And sometimes that's what a relationship needs.
That's what it's all about.
No, it's not always going to be
It is.
peace. It's not always.
If they tell you it's perfect, they lying.
Girl, I
Or they
don't
ain't in no
think
real relationship. I'm gonna
or
tell
they're
you that.
lying to themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody has issues. Nobody's perfect. Okay?
Everybody. So
Everybody.
sometimes you gotta pull back, look at it, and
Hmm.
redo.
And sometimes it's nice to have a safe word. If y'all going back and forth, somebody screams out or yells out or talks about or brings up that safe word, that means everybody goes to your respective corners. Let's call
Exactly. I
time
like that.
out. Let's
Yeah.
call the time out and let's
Yeah.
revisit this after heads have cooled off,
Cooled
because
off. Right.
maybe you need a minute to think about what your partner is saying, you
Right.
know. And that's in any relationship, even at work, and sometimes you do need uh, uh, that's why they give us breaks at work. I think they give us breaks at work
Yes.
so we won't go upside anybody's head. Yeah, and that is facts. That is facts. I don't know
One
about anybody
thousand
else,
percent.
but I
Yeah.
think they give us lunch breaks so that we can eat. Morning time, you get a break because you come to the job, and you might need a break because not everybody's morning people. And then the
Yeah.
afternoon, you might need a break just so you can chill out. So
Mm,
breaks are needed. Thank you, Miss Morningstar. Those affirmations are always on time, and we appreciate you.
you're
All
welcome.
right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this weather. Houston, we are catching it, baby. This rain is raining. It's doing its thing. Not only is it raining, it brought in some cooler temperatures, which I'm not mad about. The only thing I'm upset about is when it's raining, I can't go hop in the pool. Okay. And I need to wait until they come and clean the pool because leaves and everything else is being blown around with this type of rain. It's flooding in some areas. So Holly Springs today, you have a high of 85, a low of 69. Feels like 90 during the day, 72 at night with a 61% chance of rain. It's going to be cloudy in the morning and thunderstorms possible in the afternoon. Winds are out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. Yes, it's going to be a rainy day. Grab your umbrella, grab your rain boots or whatever else that you need and make sure that you are safe and secure and slow down on those roads. Memphis, Tennessee, today you have a high of 85, a low of 71. Feels like 91 during the day, 75 at night with a 59% chance of rain. It's going to be scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon, cloudy during the day. You guys, again, please be safe out there. Winds are out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is high during the day and very high in the evening and at night. Yes, drink your bunch. I think my doctor said 90 ounces of water. Get the water in, and that helps flush out, especially your sinus cavities, because my goodness, this rain is just moving things around. God bless you, Miss Morningstar. Even Miss Morningstar's back there. She's on mute, but she's sneezing. Yes, the sinuses. Yes, ma'am. All right, Houston, let's see what's going on with you. H-Town, today we have a high of 91. Bless you again, sister. A low of 71, feels like 94 during the day. That's hot. 69 at night with a 22% chance of rain. It's going to be cloudy most of the day. It may rain in some areas. It's only a 22% chance of rain. Winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. Again, if you guys are in an area where it is raining, slow down. If you're in that much of a hurry, you should have left yesterday. Slow down. It's not going to miss you. So we want to make sure that you get there, grab your umbrella, make sure your kids are secure, and make sure you put your pets up, especially if you are in Texas, because the gators are out. Gators, snakes, hogs, all the fun things that we choose to run away from in the great state of Texas. That is your weather for today. Get out there and enjoy it. All right. So today is Political Tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay Papi. And I'm looking forward to spending some time with my brother and sister, even though last week, I'm not going to bring up old stuff, but last week, the real DeeJay, he stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of line. So I got something for him today. I just want him to know that I am fully prepared to handle what he's gonna bring out today. Let's go ahead and bring them up, sis. We may as well bring them up and talk about this politics. I know we had some runoff races yesterday. I don't nobody care about you rolling your eyes though. Good morning, DeeJay, and your hat. How
Good
are you, beautiful
morning.
sister? Yes,
Thank you, my beautiful sisters.
yes, ma'am.
Did
Yes,
we
ma'am.
catch him rolling them eyeballs in
Yes,
the
we
air?
sure did. Hey, real. How you
Hey,
doing?
how you doing? I'm
How you
great. How are
doing?
you?
I'm
Hey,
fine. How are
real.
you?
I
Yeah,
am absolutely wonderful.
that
And
is
I will say this. I think that was just a bad photograph of my girl. I seen her after that and she looked perfectly fine. So
uh-huh.
hey, when I'm wrong, I will admit I am wrong. And
And
for that, I will say that I was wrong.
it takes a real big man to admit when he is wrong. And if you're on YouTube right now, you will understand what we're talking about. Because when we're on YouTube and recording for the show and recording for TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all those folks, I throw up on YouTube, I switch out pictures to go along with our theme. And so I am explaining and showing the real DeeJay Papi that you can never ever step
Look,
on our
hey,
good sister Kamala's toes. But we forgive you because we love you. So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Yes,
Players mess up sometimes.
yeah, they do. Players,
hey,
players mess up sometimes.
they
You
do.
know, they do. They
They
do. It's
do.
all good. We still love you though. So yeah, today is political tea. First, do you guys want to say good morning to your family and friends out in radio world, in the radio land?
Good morning, Holly Springs. How y'all doing this morning? I'm back, and we got a whole lot going on. So buckle up.
Oh yeah,
Good morning, Holly Springs. We are back. And I just want to say to Real, thank you for that opening and that, heartfelt apology.
yeah.
And
Absolutely.
we like the ladies said, players mess up too.
They
That's
Just
right.
don't do that no more.
did.
Don't do it.
Let's move on.
He
Let's
said, let's keep it rolling.
let's
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 keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. We can go ahead and hop on into some political tea. There was a runoff in Texas
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I'm going to start. Well, let's start with number one. Fort Bend County, come to the front of the room. Why were your voting machines tripping yesterday?
Yes, they were
Uh,
actually. They were,
uh,
yeah, fugazi, real
So,
a
fugazi,
real
right,
okay.
right,
fugazi.
right.
And so
so
let me give you a little story behind it because I was there.
Yeah.
So we had a nice line. Line was going out the door, but we weren't leaving. Okay. Kept going in and out the machines. So they were pulling out the blue cards and filling out people when people were staying. So that's one thing for certain, two things for sure. We ain't going nowhere. Play
Right,
with your mama, don't play with us. Okay.
right.
And we was in there with our fans. It was hot,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
we weren't going nowhere. Okay. And they got through it. We got through it. But yeah, they kept going in and out, in and
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So did they allow everyone to cast a ballot?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
They,
so did they have to stay open a little later for that?
Yes,
They
they
probably
did.
did, yeah, because
I
when I
saw it on
left,
the
it was
news.
still a climbing line, and like I said, it was
Right.
going in and out. So
Mm.
Yeah, but they
Hey,
did allow them, and the judge came out and did a press conference and told everyone that yes, they were allowed to stay. Now, that was in one section of Fort Bend County. Fort Bend County is pretty large, so I don't know about all of Fort Bend County, but I know where the area where it was affected at was us.
it was definitely
Mm.
my area because I
It
was
was
there.
imagine,
I seen it in real time happening.
imagine that. So,
yeah.
I'm wondering if this could possibly have something to do with that trip where they went to Puerto Rico and they started ripping apart Dominion voting machines.
Hmm.
And they said, "Oh, if these things are have any parts made by any foreign adversaries, they're nullified and we're going to replace them."
Oh, God.
That was a perfect time to put, hey, whatever you wanted in that
Woo!
machine.
The
Yeah,
games that are being played.
Right.
but I will say that we do have an announcement. Alred defeats Johnson in runoff for redrawn U.S. House seat in North Texas. So
Mm-hmm.
congratulations, Colin Allred. I have followed him. I couldn't vote for him. He's not in my district, but I'm happy to see that he did beat the incumbent Julie Johnson in Tuesday's runoff. So congratulations to you. Um,
Yes.
But you know what, DJ Kitty?
uh-huh.
Looking at those elections last night, every incumbent that was listed on those lists lost.
Lost every last one of them.
Al Green lost his seat.
Yeah, Al lost. Mm-hmm.
Um, there was another person I can't remember. I think it was a female, but she
Uh,
lost too.
so that was that who defeated her was Allred, I believe. That's who you're talking about. It wasn't
Who
a Democrat. Her name is Julie Johnson.
That might be her.
North
who
Texas.
who
North
won
Texas.
Treasury? I missed that one.
Um,
Was it Sarah?
I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up
Hold
before
on.
the show.
Okay.
And then I'm glad Chip Roy lost.
Me
I
too.
can't stand him.
I can't stand
But
it.
Good.
this is what I will say. I think for the fact that Paxton and Cornyn, when they ran in the initial primary, they were so close in numbers, they
They
had to
were.
do a runoff. In this runoff, there is no way you can tell me that Paxton just garnered over 30 points to beat this man by almost.
Well, hold
So
on.
that
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, real.
this is telling me, I mean, it's not a good thing for Republicans. I think for that reason, you will see a blue Texas after these midterms.
I'm gonna say it like this. The folks that actually voted for the Republicans are few and far in between. We have more movement on the Democratic side in Texas than I've ever seen, and I've been here almost 40 years.
And when I
And
say the commercials have already started hitting about Paxton and his nasty
he is
ways,
nasty.
he
He's nasty.
nasty,
He's a
he
I
nasty.
saw
dirty, he
one.
filthy, he
Mm-hmm.
disgusting, and he
Mm-hmm.
a criminal. And they
Mm-hmm.
Right.
all know it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what that was. He didn't just go out there and beat that incumbent senator by 30 points. We know.
But
No.
you know,
Well,
those are the
they
Republicans.
called the race with only what 47% even in. They
Baby,
Yeah.
called it in his favor.
they
You
Even
gotta
don't
make
think
their
that was
daddy
her?
happy. They gotta make their daddy happy.
you know, they got to make him happy. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at the amount of people that were actually voting. On the Democrat side in those areas, or I'm sorry, yeah, Democrat side in those areas, we had a strong turnout. A
Right.
strong, and typically you do not see a huge turnout during primaries.
A
You don't.
runoff
Mm-hmm.
too.
You runoffs either. You don't see that. Now folks are paying attention because gas is higher than um a giraffe's neck. Let me say it that way. Okay.
Keep
And
it together.
groceries are higher as well. So, folks are paying attention, and at the end of the day, People are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Those Republicans
Yes.
that are still voting for the man with the black hand and leprosy on his neck, well, it's not, you can't stop being a racist when you're just a racist, and you a PDF, and that's just who you do, and you gonna stand by them. Then that, hey, birds of a feather, they flock.
Flock together.
So I got three pieces of good news for y'all.
All right, I'm listening.
I like to try to start out with some good news. One, South Carolina voted not to redistrict.
Mm,
Two, Alabama has blocked federal judges blocked the redistricting in Alabama. Are you ready for number three?
We ready?
Number three, John Fetterman said he will be the Democratic nominee for vice president in 2028.
Please stop. Please,
You
please
sound
stop.
stupid. Look, look.
Wait a minute. Is this Comedy Central? Where we at? This what you doing? Is this a
Hey,
comedy
I'm just
show?
It's
telling y'all.
amateur hour because John Fetterman is sir, please. We who are you, sir? Because we're not trying to hear none of that. We really not. The man is weird, and ain't
Long
nobody
time.
coming to see you, Otis, is what I
Nobody.
say about Fetterman. Ain't
Nobody.
nobody coming to see
They
you.
came
No
to see the
one to see you out.
temptation.
But you got to keep hope alive. Make sure that, first of all, John, are you gonna be with us? Because you barely here. You barely here. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You barely
How
here.
Hanging
long?
out.
How long do ogles live?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I know commercial break coming up. I
Yeah.
left number four off.
What was number?
So this is the pres uh this is Trump's heartfelt Memorial Day message.
Oh.
So it goes as stated, Happy Memorial Day to all, including
Except.
the Democrats who disrespect our military and all of the tremendous success it has had over the past year. God bless those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. I love you all.
I bet you his phone stinks. Y'all want to go
Did
Oh.
y'all see how he spelled dumb?
Mm.
The one how he
No,
said he
no,
had a respect.
You don't need a B. The B is
just-
not necessary. The
oh
B is not
no.
necessary.
You know, somebody just told him that for him to even bring that up. Somebody brought
Right.
that up just minutes before. You don't need that big.
You don't need
Hey,
a
Thank
B.
you. That's what I'm feeling like, Kitty. Like,
Morning Star. Did you see the video of him standing in front of that pillar doing what he do in his diaper?
No, sir. No, you lying.
And then
No, you
and
DeeJay,
then they said
tell him.
they said watch him shake his leg at the end. And after he stood there and filled it up, he shook his
no.
leg. That they was like, there you go.
pineapples,
Oh
pineapples. I
man.
call a flag on the play.
Let's go to commercial. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Oh. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break. You guys trying to erase it out your mind. Lord Jesus, why are we even here? Ugh.
Advertising with our plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Join Political Tea every Wednesday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on Our Plug LLC.
Where the tea is hot.
And you'll catch us sipping on it too. We keep the conversation fresh and the brew hot. You can bring your questions, your stories, and your cup, because we're pouring it all out.
You don't want to miss it.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7. The Change. We had to take that commercial break so we could get ourselves together. Real, please don't do that again. We don't need to visualize anything. I don't want to visualize it. It made me can you imagine the people that's standing next to him? Oh, Jesus.
The lady that was standing next to him, she backed away from him. She moved out the way.
I probably would have cussed him out.
He ain't got no shame either.
She walked off the screen.
He ain't got no shame. That's how you know he's an animal. That's how
he's been doing it for years.
So no shame.
Let's change the subject, please.
So listen, this should ease your stomach.
Okay.
Another one bites the dust. Tulsi Gabbard resigned as the National Security Director effective June 30th, citing her need to care for her husband, who has a rare form of bone cancer. Reports indicated she faced tensions and she was excluded from key decisions. Her deputy, Aaron Lucas, will serve as acting director. And not only that, and listen, so I'm probably gonna have to repent for saying this, but won't he do it? Old Pam Burn Book Bundy, she has the C word.
Her thyroid cutting up.
Oh man!
Just so happened right after she got fired, her thyroid.
Right. Her throat. Her throat.
Yeah. What are y'all eating for dinner? Because I don't care. I don't care.
Oh no! Listen.
No.
They getting what they asked. They getting what they asked the good Lord for.
Yeah. And also his chief of staff, she going through some things with with a girl. So
the girls acting up.
Yeah. I mean, you lay with dogs, you get fleas. I mean, every time. I mean, you over here bumping arms with Lucifer. He's the devil.
Yeah, y'all dancing with them. Y'all square dancing with them. Angel made a great point. She said the stress of lying. Baby, that'll do it to you. That'll do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. I don't wish that on any human. Some people are not human. They're mutants. Anyhow, thank you for sharing that information, Real. Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want to share on the downfall of these frumpies, loyalists who decided that they wanted to dance with the devil?
No, but I got an uptick for you.
All right,
They
uptick. I'm ready for the uptick.
they they have raised the refugee ceiling by 10,000 people to bring 10,000 more Afrikaners over here.
Those people
And
aren't coming
you
over
gotta
here.
say it right though. You got to white Afrikaners, not.
They're not coming. The last set went back home because they
Mhm.
left them in the hotels. They never gave them any housing. And the government excuse for them going back home was they weren't really farmers like they told us they were farmers. Those people said they never told them they were farmers.
Mm.
You
So they
see, what
just.
they were going to do was put them over the farm. Those people ended up living in other people's home. I remember there was one story where the man moved into these other people home. They said he wouldn't bathe, he wouldn't work, he wouldn't do anything. They almost lost their house behind this.
They was paying their money to feed
Bro,
and
you gotta
house
go.
this person.
Heck no.
How you don't bathe?
You don't come in my house thinking you got to go.
Well,
So
guess what?
you know.
They're not going to be in no line to come. Who you know what? Unless they devilish, they might line up to walk into hell. I
They
don't
might.
know.
Right.
They
Mm-hmm.
might. They might.
So
Not hey.
now
Lost your mind.
I'm gonna be serious for a minute. So I was talking to DJ and Dylan before our live, and I asked the question on our live, ladies, how much has Trump really fractured America? Yesterday I saw where a Trump supporter whose house is covered in pro-Trump and American flags. He was recently unalived in front of his house in Escondido. Have we let this man separate the country to the point where we're willing to unalive people for our side?
Well,
People
They
that are
are
supposed to be Americans too?
they
well,
are extremists on both sides.
there
On
are.
both sides, they're going to be extremists, and they're going to be, the extremists will go to the extreme. So they are the dangerous ones. Everybody with a mouth, speaking for or against, isn't necessarily dangerous. It's those extremists that are.
Yeah, I
So,
agree with you on that one.
mhm,
If you take anything to the extreme, it's okay for you to support whatever candidate you want to support, but to
mhm,
the detriment of yourself, I don't know. These people are weird. You know, they're just weird. And there's nothing that I can do about it, and there's nothing that you can do about it. They're a little off, and they vote. So y'all make sure you tell your family members to get out there and vote because they will.
yeah,
They should be
they
giving
will.
them. Didn't they used to
It-
give black people tests? They had to take tests before they could vote. That's who they need to be giving those
Mhm.
tests to make sure they.
right.
Right, had them count the marbles, cause baby, they marbles ain't operate too much up in here. So had them
Well,
count.
look,
I mean,
it started out with jelly beans, and they're a lot smaller than
right.
marbles.
Yeah, well the
But
jelly beans, that's right. Yeah.
Mm.
not only did we, I heard about this guy in California, but in 2 weeks, there has been three people shot near the White House.
We talked about that yesterday. What is going on?
Where they at though?
Is
Like,
the is the
did y'all see
country
a picture confirmation?
is the
Mhm.
country losing its mind?
I seen the black guy, the young black dude. I think he was like 19 years old. They didn't show the person that was shot when they were shooting at him.
Mm.
Um,
Were you talking about the JD Vance story?
no. This was the one that they said was on 17th Northwest and Pennsylvania Avenue. So there was two people shot. The suspect they were shooting at, and then there was
A
a bystander
bystander
that
that
got
was shot.
shot.
Okay, so then that's the last incident.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so because when these things happen, there's so many different stories that comes out. So allegedly, initially, they said it was Iranian that did it, but then it came out that it was this black man, but at least they had enough courtesy, and I know only because it must have been able to be proven that he was mentally challenged.
Yeah,
If they didn't have to say that part, they wouldn't have said it.
they
But
wouldn't.
Yeah.
right, so somewhere along the line, it must have been something that could have been proven. So he was mentally challenged, and so what was he doing there again? Did they invite him? Did they
No.
get rehearsed? I mean, what was he doing there? And what all these 32 shots? How many
How
times did
he
he really get hit? Uh,
I
how
Is
don't
What's
did
the
he
that
know.
the
get a
one
story?
where
how
the
did he get
reporter?
a pew pew?
Right,
That's a good question, but is that the
right.
one
But
where the
I
reporter
don't
is
think he
reporting?
was actually on the property because they were saying he was like a block away.
I read that too. I was
But
like,
he
here we go
Somebody was
again.
saying to the White House. That I want.
Listen, they're attempting to make it sound like this ballroom is a 1 trillion% necessity.
Oh my goodness!
It will
Anybody?
be cheaper for this man to get some real security and not these actors and actresses. It would be cheaper to do that.
He got
I don't
the two
I don't
B.
I'm
Well,
not
He got,
voting for the ballroom.
he
No.
got
I'm
two
gonna
B
say
listen,
this.
security.
I'm gonna say this. I think that his security should stay exactly like it is. Stay exactly like it is. Keep the same security, Frumpy. Don't
listen.
change. Don't change. Them people are
So
well equipped.
I'm trying to figure out. So you were able to take down a guy a block away, out in the open, but this guy that you said was running through this White House Correspondents' Dinner, nobody hit him.
I mean, nobody. That man
He
got
was in a
away.
closed space.
It was like the road runner. He was
He
like the
was
road runner.
gone. You hear me? They had to double
Ah,
check. They didn't even know if that was a real person. They thought it was a fly. Was that a fly?
Wait
No.
a
listen.
minute. Why the security guard and the dog watched him in the
Okay.
room, grabbed
Well,
whatever
Right.
he grabbed.
don't forget the down the hall out the elevator turn
Right.
into in the room. Okay,
Keep
at
Frumpy.
first it was down the hall out the elevator,
They
and but
watched
it
the
didn't
whole
turn into
thing
a
play
room.
out.
Listen.
Keep your
That-
top flight security, please, Frump. Keep
I'm so
them.
tired of these people playing with
Please
us,
keep the
y'all.
top flight security of the
But
world.
I will say this: everything from now on, they will. If they hear shots fired, they're gonna assume it's Iranian, cause the Iranians put that you know what on his top for 50 to 80 million again.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
they put it back?
Wait now, hold on.
Yes.
Bring it on in. Tell me
Now,
more.
now,
Tell
now,
me
now,
more.
now, they
Tell me more.
understand that there's some extremists on both sides. They're one and two. You got that left extremist is already going to be against him. Then you got that right extremist that he done bent over, and now that right extremist is pissed at him. He might want to collect it too. Okay, so
Tell me more.
I mean,
so
50
that
million
mug
is a
he
lot.
nervous as hell.
50 million,
Listen.
50 to 80 million. I
Right.
mean, whew.
Listen. Hey, he's so nervous now. I read that the U.S. military carried out self-defense strikes in Iran. What the hell is a
Huh?
self-defense
Wait a
strike?
minute. So is this
What?
why? Is
Say
wait
a
a minute.
what? A
Oh,
Is
what?
y'all done made me bleep out. What what is a self-defense strike?
What
is
is a self? Is anybody in the military on live? What
no?
is a
Keith
I was in the
is.
self-defense strike?
military.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are. What is that? It's nothing that you've ever heard of, huh? It's
A
something they made up.
Wait a
self-defense
minute,
strike.
real. But
So
is this
That's
why
an
he is
oxymoron.
now? Is this why he is now saying, "Well, y'all can keep some of y'all nuclear weapons"? I mean, go ahead and keep a couple of them, y'all. It's cool.
Let
It's
me tell
cool.
you, countries all over the world who didn't have nukes are building them right now. There's a uptick in countries building their own. There
Mm,
is an
mm.
uptick
I
in it.
heard
Yeah.
MAGA was mad at him because he said he put that out. Well, his Republican MAGA like Lady Lindsay and them was mad. Like, how you gonna say they can keep a couple? I
right.
mean, that's what I heard.
They was like, hey, you done gave boy, they mad about the deal. The
Ooh,
terms of the deal to make a deal. They was worse, way worse
What you go
than
over
the
there for?
terms of the actual deal that Obama made with them. They
Yeah.
want billions of dollars.
But
They
they
got
know that it's a deal that he's not going to stick to because they want that before they come to the table to negotiate the ceasefire. They want that first. And they know he's not gonna go. He got mad and said, you know what, I'm getting ready to hit him with a little something, something. And then Iran gonna turn around and hit us with a little something, something. And it's been on and popping since.
but self
It's a
defense strikes,
mess.
DJ.
A self-defense strike.
Self defense strikes.
How
That
you
is an
do that?
oxymoron.
I'm
That is
Listen,
trying
what
to think of
okay,
it.
so I'm gonna say this: being in the military, yes, self defense strikes can be carried out if you're being fired upon.
Yeah.
Then
not if
you
you're doing
fire back. Those are self defense strikes.
self-defense. Yeah.
But if you just take off from an air base and you go to Iran and you start firing weapons, those are offensive strikes. Those aren't self-defense strikes. But they package it as self-defense strikes. Make it make sense.
We can't.
With that uptick in that money, got them a little nervous. So
Mm.
I
mm.
do
Yep.
want I do want to read a comment, and I think it really jives well from Melbo. Thank you, Melbo. Oh, Lindsay pleated skirt got ruffled. He got a little upset.
Oh, Lady Lindsay.
Lady Lindsay got a little upset. You know, you're not gonna get this type of news from
You
anybody
better
else.
be
Y'all
quiet
not
before
gonna
he
get
get you.
news. You know.
Listen, Lady Lindsay about to be upset about everything. These
Hmm.
primaries are coming up in South Carolina, and he about to lose his job.
You
You
about
gonna
to
He
lose
lose
it,
about to
baby.
your
lose his
job.
job.
Yeah.
So
We are looking
He
forward.
was he was hoping he could speak pro it's not real and save it, but it's not gonna work. He's definitely about to lose his job. But look, he managed to get in on that 1.76 he managed to get on that, but we'll talk about that when we get to that part.
I mean, every black person at this point should be signing up to get our reparations.
Right. Not reparations. Call it because we still owe reparations. We don't need it to be in the midst of this
Yeah, we
money.
really don't. We
Call
right.
it
So
what the compensations.
Compensation.
right.
Okay. We should be able to get in line to be compensated for the things that we feel as though this government did that was against us.
I'm with you
All
mhm.
right.
Right.
And that's the word we would like to use. We'll get reparations when it's time.
Yeah.
Our personal deal.
I agree.
Compensation. I don't care if you black, white, brown, purple, green, you've been done by wrong by the damn government, and we all have been done wrong. With this bull we going through right
Immediately.
now, this is wrong. This is stress. I need compensation for the
I
stress.
need compensation.
Immediately.
I need it today.
Like yesterday.
I need
Okay.
my
We
So
have
there
been.
is
We
a
have.
place on the website that you could sign up.
hmm
I advise everybody to sign up.
Yeah.
They
That
want your
is,
All
address. They want your name and your address so they can put you on a database. I don't
they
want it.
already
oh
got
no.
us. They have us in a database. They have us in a database. Let's not act like they may not have every aspect of our lives like they want it, but they have us in a database. They do.
Well,
They're
they
on our
don't have you.
phone. They're on our.
They
I'm
don't
gonna tell you.
listen, DJ.
I dropped the Chris Brown video. It's not even a song that I listen to on a regular at all. Just like the little 60 seconds. Dropped it, went and got ready to go in my shower, put on Pandora, and dang it, that song played in my 70s playlist. It's not a 70s song.
Right.
hmm
But let me say this.
They're all
Yeah.
in
As
our
far
phone.
as far as this list and the information they have, yes, they do have our information
Hmm.
because we know they got it from the US Treasury.
hmm
But we also know that people have moved around since then. So now, in order for us to challenge your voter registration, we need to know where you live now. So we can say you don't live there. And
Keith,
if you just go ahead and sign up for this money, we're all good to go.
what money?
The compensation.
The Doge checks.
Oh, the
Nah, the
compensation.
compensation.
They gotta go give nobody no
People ain't
compensation.
gonna
They're
get
not
a
even gonna
dime.
give them compensation. The only reason I think I think, my personal reason as to why, I think, these cats who did those 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, one, whatever they did, know that what they were there for initially was because they were asked to be there. All right. And it went down the way it did, and they did this, lost time, they've lost houses, jobs, family, they've lost everything. And they watched this other side who they help make millions and billions.
Yes.
And they're not getting nothing out of the deal. I think somebody made a call, was like, yo, y'all don't do something. Old Billy Bob, Jamie Deal gonna talk. That's what I think.
Yeah, so I'm not saying
That's why
anybody's
all of a
getting any
sudden out the
money.
blue. And that's just my personal opinion. Nothing, nobody else's. I
Right.
think I think they've been kind of pushed against the wall. Because they're out there talking about, yeah, I want 40 million. Yeah, I want 20 million. Yeah, they out there, oh, this is what I want out of the deal. So guys, put your name on the list and ask for $1 million.
DJ, I normally would, but I don't want to be associated with these people. I just can't do it. I don't.
That's all right. If you can't, you can't. It's 340 something mil. We don't
I
need
don't
but
even
1
think they
mil.
gonna get it. I don't think they getting nothing.
They ain't gonna get nothing.
They ain't getting nothing.
And now, if they threaten them, they might, or they might eliminate them. It might be cheaper to eliminate them.
You know they about that life.
They good for an elimination.
Yeah,
they are. They are, and because that's how they move.
Yeah,
and I agree. In Denim, it is a form of protest, and I'm kind of torn because I really don't even want to deal with these people, but I do want to. If we all flood the system with everybody's name on there, maybe they're gonna hold it because they can't give it out to, they can't give.
Why can't they?
They're not going. Listen,
they have no,
but they won't.
Anything.
Right, we flood. Right, we flood their names. First of all, they're not even going to be able to go through that many if we flood them the right way. They're not. They're gonna toss it. They're not gonna even want to go. They might even go as far as just picking the names that they already know out and everybody else by the wayside. But they need to know we out here.
You're right.
They need to know we out here, and it's quite a bit going on. This election thing. This isn't how this goes. This isn't, you don't get to go look at machines and take them apart and put them back together. You don't get to do that. You don't get to have a denialist at the ballots. You don't get to put the frozen water boys at the ballots. You don't get to do that. This is not how it goes. So we need to be prepared to, to address those things when it's time.
I agree. Let's take a quick commercial break. Thank you for, clearing that up, DJ, because I, along with many, are torn because a lot of us don't even want to deal with these people because they're demons. But we have to look at the bigger picture. And if the bigger picture is for all of us to put our names on a list as a form of protest, then, sometimes being uncomfortable is how our ancestors had to be. So why not? Let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more political news. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, folks. We got plenty more.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Do you relate to the... It's Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. We are discussing political tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay today. And I wanted to bring up two candidates that we had on the show. Both Scott Colum out of Mississippi and Mara Keller out of Georgia both won their primary. So a good shout out to them. Great job. We're going to reach back out to bring them back on. Of course, we are still supporting our candidates. Definitely going to reach out to Bernard Taylor. Their primary in Florida is August 18th. So I want to get him back on, get a commercial from Bernard, and support these candidates, because the only way that we're going to beat this crooked society is put people in place who are actually going to do the work, not sit up and steal with the rest of these criminals. Anywho, anyhow, Real, what else do you have for us, brother?
Yeah. Another thing we talked about on our live. Have you all noticed the uptick in like chemical spills, explosions going on in the country? Like I read last night, there was a chemical tank implosion in Longview, Washington, at a pulp and paper mill. It said it injured 10, and there's an unknown number of deaths. So I'm trying to figure out what's causing all of these issues to where we're seeing all of these things. Like they had to evacuate a lot of people in California because a chemical plant was on fire.
Oh, and it didn't catch on
I was
fire.
going to say, cut the regulation.
We all talking at the same time, one at a time, y'all, because we all want that piece of this.
I don't think it caught fire. I think it just leaked. And it was they were trying to prevent it from exploding. And they thought that if they barrier it off, the lot off, and allow it to leak out, that maybe they could avoid that. But I haven't seen an update on that. The last I saw, the temperature was up to 90 degrees. And it had gone up to that overnight. So I don't know. They have to keep spraying it with water. and
Yeah,
Right.
keep
because
it,
it
try to
can't get
keep it
hot.
cool. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Go
we've
ahead, Miss
seen,
Morningstar.
I think we said the same thing. Cut the regulations.
Yeah, the regulations. If you when you cut the regulations, you pretty much let people do whatever they want to do,
Yeah, you
and they're
cut
gonna do
off
whatever
the
they want to
safety
do.
net.
So what do we expect to happen if we have no regulation?
I
None.
don't know, but is that how we ended up with all these data centers in the country?
Huh? Say that real. You better say it. Say it
They are,
slowly for people who don't
Mm.
understand.
yes. So, I mean, we have data centers popping up all over the country, like two, three, five, six at a time in different places. We saw a picture last night. The Rio Grande, the river, you guys know, you in Texas, the Rio Grande. A guy was standing in the middle of the Rio Grande. It
And it
was
was
bone
what?
dry, bone dry
Oh my.
from a
Have y'all?
data
Yeah,
center.
yeah. Did you guys not know?
No, they don't tell us what's going on. Let me look it up, man. See, this is what I mean. Our local news, they don't tell people what's going on. They're not advising people what's going on. And we're gonna wake up one day and find out that the water supply that we need in order to survive is not there. You heard about those millions of gallons of water being ciphered to the data centers in Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let
Yeah.
me go
yeah,
ahead and look up the Rio Grande. Now, man, I tell you, every single day
yeah.
this man, Kenny, I can't say.
So I know, I think it was in Georgia where the lady she did a video showing how the water looked now. And did they arrest her, DJ?
There,
Or
I can't remember if she was the one in Georgia that got arrested because there were several videos people saying, look at what our drinking water is looking like," or going out to their
Yeah,
well and they could smell
orange.
the stench from it. And so you guys have seen those type of videos too. Well, this one lady was a creator and she posted on all of her sites what she found in her drinking water. Do you know they arrested her?
Why?
I
What
don't know.
charge?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
putting
know.
out
I
the
don't know what the
truth.
charge was. But as soon as she got out, she went two places. One, to attorney's office. Two, to the news. She went
That's
to
the
two
only place that I
places.
would be going.
Hmm.
I don't know if I would be going to the news.
Well,
Because
when I
what can
thought
they
about
do?
it, I said her attorney might have advised her to.
Well, he may have, but it's not like the news are owned by the same people that gave money to the man with the black
That's
hands.
all right. People got to know.
They do, and
Hmm.
that's why we're here, because
Hmm.
independent journalists can report on this.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's ridiculous that we're even here, but
It's
uh,
sad.
I'm looking up the Rio Grande right now, and I'm not happy. Mm-mm.
Albuquerque, huh? Is where it's
Yeah,
happening. Albuquerque.
and this
Hmm.
is yeah. Mm, 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 mm.
So yeah, these places are coming in. They're sucking up the water. Like
Killing
I
off the
heard.
wild is it wildlife, yeah, the wildlife
Yes. Yeah.
in the water. See, at least if everything failed we could have eaten out of the water. Won't
Right.
be able to do
Yeah,
that anymore.
And
fish.
then they said that there was one data center. I think they said it was in Arizona. It puts out an equivalent amount of heat to detonating 23 nuclear bombs every day.
Hmm.
What? Yeah,
Guys, listen,
Maverick, you got a point.
let's just, we got to be real. They're literally attempting to unalive us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you got
Um,
to think about it. Our water supply, our food. We've got disease. Our CDC. We've got Ebola outbreak, and they want the same folks that they told that they fired at the CDC. They want them to go and volunteer at the airports to make sure that we're not letting any folks in. And then, I'm sorry, Real. Did I step on your story?
No. Go ahead. But I got something to add to it. You finish.
And then, we've got the, what is it, the hantavirus, what yeah, the
Hantavirus, the
hantavirus,
Hunter.
norovirus.
the norovirus. You put them over in Nebraska, my home state. Lord, it's all, you're right, Melba, it is on purpose. He
Contamination in the
sold
fruits
us.
and vegetables. They
He
got
sold us.
the salmonella. Not, was it salmonella?
Salmonella.
Okay, salmonella. Is that what they found in the fruits and vegetables? Will that mean you or me and Denim?
It was probably you and Denim.
All
The
right,
real
Denim.
brand.
Tell us the stores they found that in, please, sir. I
Yeah.
know that Walmart was one of them, and I think it was Kroger's, and I can't think of the third offhand.
So
Right.
that is a clear indication that you must grow your own food. You don't have a choice. You
Right.
must.
And to add to what you were saying, Kitty,
Oh,
Oh,
um, they said the CDC is not allowed to contact the
the,
World Health
the
Organization
who.
for information about this Ebola outbreak.
This is ridiculous, y'all.
they are trying to unalive us, and we're not doing anything about it. We're just like, okay, wait
I
our
mean,
turn.
at this
We
point, you
got
you
to.
have to say to yourself, what is it that I can do to protect myself and my family? And that's where everybody's mind should be at.
Oh,
This isn't a show about doom and gloom. This is the reality that they're not telling us on mainstream media. And that's the scariest part of it, of all. We grew up thinking that we could turn on the news and find out what's going on to protect ourselves. And now our news has been taken over by the Decepticons, as my sister Morningstar likes to call them.
so in addition to what we just spoke about, Trump told airline executives in reference to these virus outbreaks, they can divert flights to sanctuary cities. And I guess who is it? The DHS director, Mark Wayne Mullen,
Mm,
says they well, and in addition to them sending these flights to like Chicago, LA, and New York, they may take away customs funding for these airports in those cities.
yeah, yeah, I read that one.
So, I mean, at what point what does our fight back look like? I mean, because
That's
this is crazy.
Our fight back has to look like this. It has to. The only way we can do it and it not be violent and we not put ourselves in harm's way is to shut it down.
hmm.
I am ready.
Absolutely no movement at all.
Well, DJ Kitty, you know what I'm ready for. I want to put belt to you know what.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Belt to behind. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm kind of upset with Iran right now. I'm kind of perturbed. My feelings is hurt because I just knew in my heart that y'all was gonna handle business. I'm a little upset. I'm a little perturbed. I need y'all to step it up because you know.
You know what? I think they have the potential to step it up, but I'm I feel like they're more humane than not, and they
They
don't
Yes,
want
they
are.
are.
to unalive these
Innocent
um
people. Yeah.
soldiers and all of these people who this clown has drug into this unneeded or unwanted conflict.
I
Mhm.
have a solution. Iran, if you are listening,
Mm-mm.
okay?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't do it.
There's a UFC fight happening.
Oh, do it. Oh, they're gonna have an event there too. It's gonna end in some excitement.
I'm just saying.
It's gonna end in some excitement. Somebody gonna I don't know. A wrestler gonna pull a pum pum out of his brief. I don't know. It's
Oh
gonna
no.
end with something crazy, child.
Y'all listen, I ain't heard nothing. I don't know
I'm
nothing.
just waiting. I'm just sitting here watching. I don't know
Um,
what they gonna do. First of all, let me be clear. I don't even watch UFC. I don't even know what it is. All I know is I saw somebody building something on the White House lawn. And I was just like, what is that? Is he gonna knock the White House down next or
It's like
what?
a carnival, y'all. It's
It
like a
All right.
is.
It is the whole
like
thing.
you
The
building
whole
up a
thing
Oh
is
my.
like a
carnival.
carnival.
Yeah, you
He's
building
had
up a carnival on the White House.
exactly, sis. He's out there having fun, eating lobster tails, traveling the world, collecting money, but put our children out on the outside in the waters, won't have feed them, okay? And have them out there with their lives on the line while he's having a good time. This whole thing is nothing but a bad carnival.
It
It's
He
a
really
gonna have
horror show.
cotton candy. He gonna have little apple fritters. What you gonna have? You gonna have little treats at
I
the
hope not.
show,
You know
Look,
what?
Clowns.
popcorn.
Let them go ahead. Eat up. Eat up. Who am
but
I?
you know what? It's gonna be another sad event like his birthday last year with the military parade. From what
Oh,
I
that
understand,
squeaking tank. That tank squeaking.
right,
Oh,
right. So, from what I understand, he's bringing in people from the military, the National Guard up there,
For
and
what?
all kinds of places to fill seats to make it look like he has a crowd.
oh Lord. I mean,
Um, Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, Holly Springs, this 1 hour show, for tonight, this ain't even enough because there's all kind of foolishness going on. Ladies, y'all do know Trump is directing legal. I'll say it again. He is directing legal migrants to return to their home countries to apply for green cards.
tell Melania Ray to get on that plane and get back on over there to Czechoslovakia, wherever she's from.
She
Get
said
Melania Ray
Czechoslovakia.
first, okay?
But
Melania
who
Ray and that son of them, they go first. No, he needs to go to the military. Melania Ray, go on and hop a plane. Go,
but
your husband
who gonna
ready.
fall for that stupid trick?
Melania
Oh,
Ray.
you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go home and apply so you can say no and don't ever come back. It was nice. No, no, it wasn't really nice knowing you, but stay where you at. Thank you. These people are like, it's getting ridiculous, and I keep telling y'all, whoever's pulling Trump's string at this point, this is elder abuse.
It
That is
is.
true.
It
That
is.
is
Like,
true.
and they'll get him to come out and say the stupid stuff, and then he falls right asleep.
You know, it saddens me because we could have had a competent, educated, smart, compassionate,
It's not too late.
empathetic
It's not
black
too
woman.
late. She's coming. She's going.
She is.
She's
She
gonna put her
is.
hat. She's gonna put her hat back in the ring. She's
And
gonna
she,
put it
and
where,
she is
and we
making
gonna
her
have to.
round. And
I'm
she's
sorry.
got young kids out there. Have you noticed? Let's bring up Louisiana. Those 5 amendments. Did you guys see the stats of the people that came out and voted? Our 18, I think it was to 25-year olds, they showed out 60% in droves. Because you know why? This affects them the most.
I
They,
told
they
y'all.
have
Let's go.
more lives to live. So they came
Listen,
out.
I told people.
That's what's
These young
up.
kids in those red wall states, they are performing outside of what we know as the status quo. I think they're fed up with what they're seeing in those respective states, and they're tired of having to leave the state to make a life and a living for themselves. And then on top of that, you're going to take away their rights to representation. Hey, I'm glad I'm proud of y'all, all of y'all,
Yeah.
young, old, middle age. Listen, do the thing. Get out. Hey, you did it once. Make sure you come back with twice as many in November.
That's
Got
Make
it.
it
Tell a
happen.
friend and tell a friend. Let's go.
tell a friend to tell a friend. Ain't
If you
nobody
Mm-hmm.
want,
playing with them.
if
Mm-hmm.
you want your circumstances to change, vote them all out. Put in the folks you want to see that is going to help you create a life for yourself where you grew up. You shouldn't have to leave to survive.
Exactly.
And our youngsters said, you know what? Y'all can sit back and act like y'all don't understand. But we understand because they're in college and they're educated. And even if they're not in college, they are aware. I can't even move out of my mama's house and go get my own spot because number one, I'm not making enough money anymore because
So,
gas is high,
so
food
you
is
got
high,
it. You
rent
got
is
another
high,
one in the chat, Kitty.
healthcare is high. Oh, wait a minute. And Trump won the election. College it. Melba, handing up citizen pariah. This is not what we do over here. We don't talk to devils. Melbo, can you please handle that? Because we don't, or T-Wiz, either one of y'all. We don't talk to demons. Let's continue on. Holly Springs and Memphis. Sometimes we got the demons that show up on TikTok, and because I am a good Christian woman, I will not curse on the radio. But baby, as soon as this show is over with, they will get cursed out. But for now, we just block them. We're going to keep on going with our show. Go ahead, Real.
So, on top of all the other craziness I told you about the migrants, Ralph Norman, a Republican from South Carolina, said that J6 was fake and staged by those who oppose Trump.
Antifa,
So,
right? So Antifa, that mean that's Antifa, right?
Uh-huh. Wasn't that
but,
Antifa?
And the FBI.
right. But Biden won the election. Why would we try to storm the Capitol?
Why would we?
If
That's
we
not
won
true.
the election, why would Democrats storm the Capitol?
They ain't think that one through.
Like
They don't
that,
think nothing through.
They stupid.
their mental
Very
capacity for logical reasoning is on vacation,
gone. Mm-hmm. It's
permanent
gone.
vacation.
Mm,
All right.
mm.
Did y'all hear about Ashley St. Clair?
Go ahead.
I did a little bit.
I did
Yeah,
not.
that's Elon Musk, baby
Baby
mama.
mama.
Oh yeah, that's who that was.
So
Mm-hmm.
Ashley St. Clair says Elon Musk offered her $40 million to keep quiet about his election conversation he had with her. Basically, he told her what he did during the 2024 election. And now she's ready to spill the beans. She came out earlier and said, hey, she's ready to talk. And if anything happened to her, she's got a group of people with all of this information and they know what to do if she goes missing.
Exactly. Ready to talk.
Ashley.
That's what I meant to call you about, Kitty, because I wanted to bring that video on with me. And I wanted you to look at it to see if it was okay. That's what I meant to call you about.
Well, yeah, we can
Ready to
play that on.
talk. She's talking.
Yeah, we can play that on the radio.
Is that where she did a whole spiel while she was putting on her makeup about the
You
whole
saw it.
situation?
You
Right.
saw
I
it.
That
missed
that was the
the
initial thing that I saw. And then I saw that he offered her 40 million after that to keep quiet.
Are y'all gonna talk about it on y'all show tonight? Because I need to
We
see this.
already
You
We
already did.
already
All right.
did.
Well, just send it to me, and we might have to do a special show because break it on down, baby. Break it on down. Uh,
Okay.
you know, and listen, we can always do a special show and send it over to WKRA 92.7 to change, and our good sister Raven will hold it in the vault. So, we need this type of information.
Yes, we definitely do. And there's a small documentary out there now where one of the with the what's the kid's name? The Charlie Kirk people.
Uh,
Turning Point USA.
Turning Point USA has been allegedly accused of fraud. Somebody who was actually on the committee there came out and said, look, a lot of these locations that you guys are sending money to, well, they're not real locations. And they showed one, it was a porta potty. One was an old house. They called some of the schools
a
that
porta potty. Wait, back up. You skipped right over the. What do you mean a porta potty?
the address was the address, and on the land stood a porta potty.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, we can't make this up. We cannot. Lord. Keep going.
So Denham said, did y'all see what she said about Stephen Miller? I haven't seen that yet.
Didn't find it so we could play it on the live.
Yes, please find it, Denim, because I got to see this. You know, every
Mhm.
single day is something with these people. Well, I keep calling them people, and y'all know they
They're
demons.
not people.
So,
Demons.
They're not people. Anybody
oh,
that argue and fight to be able to be with a child in a relationship as hard as they're arguing and fighting, they're not people. There's something different than that. There's something different. I don't know what they are, but anyway,
Demons.
yeah,
I'm going to keep saying it, but it is.
yeah, that's
They're,
exactly what they are.
they're
Mhm.
demons. Mm.
so
We're listening real.
next but not least, hey, Donald Trump's election security czar tried to ban voting machines used in nearly half of America. They seized voting machines in Puerto Rico, took them apart to see if any parts were made in adversary countries. They brainstormed on how to take over and federalize state and local elections.
Mm.
So
Demons.
they're trying to federalize your state and local elections.
How does that even make sense? That doesn't even, it's not even logical, but they don't care. They don't care about logic. They just care about mm, being fraudulent and stealing. They want to steal another election. I can't wait to hear what Elonia's baby mama had to say. How she have a
Right.
baby with him? Ugh. She had a baby with him the normal way. Ew. Anyway,
Right.
keep going.
But
Uh,
yeah, I mean, whether you are a Democrat or a Republican, independent, whatever, you should have a problem with this. This should clearly show you that this whole election fraud thing from the right is never going to go away because they keep creating doubt in the mind of voters.
That's their
So,
purpose. Win or lose, create the
how do
doubt.
we get past this?
well, you show up, you make it too big to rig. Plain and simple. You
Right.
show up and you make it too big to rig. You show up. You know, there's some questions on TikTok, and I'm gonna read this one from Cookie Monsters for uh I can't say that on the radio, but vet Cookie Monster. Was there ever a time where you saw Melangerie pregnant with what's that boy's name? Their son?
Baron.
Oh,
Uh
Baron.
Baron,
Baron.
No.
is it Baron or is it Damien? What
it's
what is it?
both Baron
Oh, okay.
Damian Trump.
All right.
Mm-mm.
I've never
I
seen
ain't never looked, but I ain't, I
But
used
I
to
don't
not know.
recall
I
any
do not know
pictures or
either.
anything. But I
where
didn't
did that
recall a
picture
lot of
from?
pictures with them, family pictures together, him with the grandkids. I don't recall
Would you
a
have
lot
your
of
kids
pictures.
around that?
None
Would
of
you
that
have
has
your
Well,
happened.
I know
None of
Tiffany's
that.
mother's took her out of harm's way early in the game. So
I wouldn't have my kids around that demon either, you know. It's we're at the end of the show and I want to leave Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee on a good note. I know we have talked about some really, if you think about it, some really detrimental things, and it's only to bring awareness because our local radio, news stations aren't talking about this, and that's what we do. But to keep it on a positive note, although we may be dealing with a deceptive government, God is not asleep,
mm-mm,
and everything works out for the good. You
mm-hmm.
make sure you take care of your family, you make sure you take care of your elders, and you get out there and vote. It's the end of the show. We need to take our last. I know we could go for hours talking about everything that this one has done, but we'll be back next week and pick up where we left off. DeeJay, any last words for your fans, your family out there in Holly Springs and in Memphis?
Okay, yes, of course. I always have one last word, and this is it. Guys, we're finding several cases where the elderly are going to pick their medication up, and what was free or maybe $30 now, they want 600, 400, 300, 1,000 for it. We need to be advocates for them, and we need to when we see these situations, help them call the insurance company, see if there's a substitute medication they could take. Be an advocate on bringing that price down because there are other options, but they're not offering them up front. Everybody I spoke to was able to contact the insurance company, get a second option, and the price goes down tremendously. Why they're not offering up front, I don't know. But I just want us to be mindful of that. We hear one of the elderly say to, I don't know why I be talking like I'm not one of the elderly, but if we hear someone say,
You're
if
not an
we,
elderly.
yes, I am. If we hear someone say, I had to pay XYZ this time for my medication, get involved. That's all I'm asking you to do. Get involved.
And all
That's
of
it.
oregano up under your tongue.
Thank you. 2 drops.
2 drops. Brother Real, any last words before we
Yes,
end?
I'm gonna try to make it quick, but 2 things in one, guys. We have gotten to the point now where the United States is out trying to get people screened coming on flights back into the country for Ebola. Protect yourselves, protect yourselves, protect yourselves. And listen, hey, we need to shut this thing. We need to shut this country, this economy, and everything down until we get what we want. Not we get what we deserve and what we want.
I
We need to financially cripple this economy until we get what we want. Stay home, keep your money in your pocket. Hey, money talks and y'all know what walks. So, hey, let's make this happen.
I have to agree with you. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Thank you, DeeJay. Thank you, Real. As always, we appreciate you coming up and you giving us the good news, the real news. Okay, real news that you can use. Political tea. Thank you so much. We'll see, of course, see you next week. Miss Morningstar, can you please take us home?
All right, guys. Y'all already know what a great show. We are moving on to Friday tomorrow. So that means y'all got to come back at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Advertising with our plugs. The community connect.
Oh,
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
on mute. We
I'm
thank
sorry.
you always for being here, supporting the show, coming in and listening to these real facts that are being dropped by our political tea team. So y'all come on back again tomorrow and get some gossip and giggles with CC and KK. Y'all already know. Y'all have a great week or day. We'll see y'all tomorrow and we'll begin our 48 hours. See y'all. Have a good As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guest. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.